Hello viewers, this is your host Abna. Welcome to the Business on Campus show, which gives students and workers the chance to tell us the challenges they face combining school with work. Today I have here with me WILADO. I like his name though. We would know how his name came about, but I have here with me WILADO telling us about the challenges he goes through combining studies and work. Hi WILADO.
Hi Abna.
Thank you for passing through.
Thank you.
For insight into this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel TV Erison, and don't forget to click on the bell button by it to get notified anytime a post is made. Hi WILADO.
Hi Abna.
I like your name WILADO. How did WILADO? Because I know, yes. Okay, I haven't heard it before, but I just want to know the meaning of WILADO. And
okay, so WILADO is just a combination of my name, Wilberforce Ado. So, I wanted something that would represent my brand. And then, so I sat down and I was like, oh, I can just combine my name. So I just took Wilberforce and then Ado, my surname and my English name, combined it and I got WILADO. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looks like I'm always having creative guests on this show. I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed actually, because all my guests are creative. It's either they bring about their own Nikki or the name of their business, like their brand name and all. This, Business on Campus show talks about students combining studies with work. So I would want you to give a bit introduction about yourself and then why you chose to combine school.
Okay, so like you introduced me, I'm WILADO, and then I'm a student of GIJ, Institute of Journalism. I offer public relations, and then fashion designing actually has been a thing of passion. Like, it's not like I chose to combine school and then my work, but then like in African setting, you can't just do whatever you want to do without you having external issues from parents, from guardians. They want you to go to school, also want to chase a passion. Well, this is a situation whereby I can't say, okay, let me just focus on work. I have to combine the two because my parents seems you have to go to school. So this is the issue where I'm just combining school and then work because of my parents, because of my guardians, like my sisters. Yeah, so that's how come I'm combining the two. It's not like I wanted to do it, like both at a go. I wanted to go to fashion school and then concentrate on my work, but because of family needed you to go to school, I just have to do it both. But then the thing is, some people say, why don't you just hold on after school, you continue? But I can't hold on because I have to do it. Because if you sit down and you be like, oh, let me just finish with school, like, you wouldn't really have the touches that you need to move. But then I think I had to do it because I just didn't want to relent on it. I wanted to push more and then start from so, because you just have to starting work and then business has got to do with you starting. Just give it the effort you have, give it a little push you have, and then you get there. So gradually I'm getting there.
So it's not like you went for a fashion school or something. You didn't attend any fashion school.
No.
So how come you're a fashion designer? Yes, because you are not certified, right? So why then do you say you're a fashion designer?
I don't have to be certified to be a fashion designer, do I? Probably legally because it's a business. Okay. But then you don't have to be certified to be a fashion designer. Once you have the passion, like that's how we call it the creative art industry. You have to be if you are creative, you are able to do whatever you want to do. Once you're able to conceive, the idea, that okay, so I'm able to imagine these things. I can do it. I can put it to work. Yes. So you don't have to be certified to find yourself at a particular occupation or career or whatever. Yeah. So I think I had to do it because I wanted to do it. It's my passion, and I just couldn't sit on it. Yeah.
There are patterns in sewing and all. So how did you learn that?
Well,
with the patterns
I didn't
and all?
I didn't have the chance to go to the fashion school or went under any apprenticeship. I just had to, the little ideas I have in my mind. That is the gift I have. So God gave me the gift that hey, this is what I'm giving you. You have to use it. So when I wanted to go to fashion school and I was denied by my parents, my sisters, I just had to be like, okay, so this is what I want to do, but yes, though, I'm having opposing views, so, but I still have to do it. You two have been very great, like of great help to me. I learned some little touches from there, and then I just combine it with the ideas that I have. And then once I enter into a sewing shop, whatever that is going on, I'm learning, I'm observing. So I observe, I learn from YouTube, I learn from any available platform that I can lay hands on. And together with the ideas that I have, just put everything together.
So basically, YouTube is your school?
Yes, it used to be my school. It used to be my school.
Now, I want to know how you've been able to cope with the fashion designing stuff in school, because I know maybe a client would want you to sew something and you'd have exam on the next day or something, so, and a client needs it the day you have your exam. How are you going to cope with that?
Well, when you have clients who understand you, it all depends on how you talk to the clients. Sometimes some clients could be very difficult in terms of trying to understand you. So personally, because of the course I'm learning in school, PR, it's more or less like building relationships, maintaining them, and all. So since I have those skills, I'm able to convince my clients that, oh, okay, so you want an order today, but I'm writing an exam. Can I deliver after the paper, or probably a day, after the paper when I don't have any paper? So it all boils down to how you talk to your clients to explain things better. So
it's like the school is not a waste of time. What you are learning is actually helping grow your business or something. Yes. Oh, okay, then that's
honestly, I'm not really the school type. Like, though I have to go to school. School is good. Like, it's good to educate yourself. Grab those necessary skills. But I decided to honestly listen to my parents to go to school, because I knew, okay, if I want to go to school, then what am I going to do that will best help the gift that I have in me in terms of my fashion design. I was like, okay, so I could have gone to school and then do a fashion design course, but they won't agree because they want you to do a course different from whatever thing you want to do. So I was like, okay, so PR is more or less like human relationship. So I actually chose the course, and since then it's been of great help, because the skill that I'm getting from the course honestly is helping me deal with my clients.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like your shirt. Did you sew it yourself?
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow. Like, I'm so much in love with it.
I'll give it to you after you tell me.
Oh, I'll be glad. We'll exchange shirts.
I know, right? That's fine.
And how long did it take you to sew it?
Oh, just a day.
Just a day?
Yeah.
Wow. Someone who hasn't gone to the fashion school is able to sew a shirt in a day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That's nice. My viewers would like to have a look at the shirt.
Yeah.
So if you want a shirt like this for yourself, you can get it from WILADO Creations, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a page on Instagram?
Yeah, I have social media handles. Instagram, WILADO_creations. The WILADO is spelled WILADO _ the normal spelling of creations. And on Facebook, WILADO Creations. Yeah.
That's great.
Get my stuff.
So if you want a shirt like this for yourself or the girls, you can contact him to get one for your man as a gift. Yes, you can get it from WILADO Creations.
The good thing is it's unisex. A lady can wear it, a guy can wear it.
Oh, wow, so, wow. And what's the price range? Would you like to disclose the price range?
Well, with some, like what I'm wearing like this is just 80 cedis.
Oh, wow, with you providing the fabric, everything.
Very affordable.
Do you do delivery?
Yeah, I do delivery nationwide.
Wow.
Yeah,
hey, WILADO Creation is actually not just in Ghana or not just in Accra, but nationwide. Yeah. Okay, just in Ghana, but...
Well, we have... I've had situations where I have people buying the stuff to travel outside. Yeah, so
okay, so it's worldwide too. It's worldwide. And do you have people working for you?
No, like people actually want to come and then learn the profession. But since I'm combining school and then work, I wouldn't have the time to teach them. So I would have loved to have people work for me, but I don't hear the situation where they come and be like, we want to learn instead of working, and I wouldn't have the time to teach you. So.
But why wouldn't you employ people? How do you do your delivery? You do it yourself?
Sometimes I do myself. Sometimes I have delivery guys. It's an agency, so I just call, they pick it up and then deliver.
Why don't you get yourself the delivery guys? Because you're a student and then you work as well. You have limited time to deliver stuff and all. So why don't you get people working for you so that at least when you're done with school, you can take charge?
Yeah, like I said earlier, people want to come and learn. They don't want to come and then, do the job itself, like you want to come in and help and get paid at the end of the month or week or whatever. They just want to come and then like learn the profession. I wouldn't have the time to teach you.
But don't you think there are people who are willing to help?
I haven't had
such people yet.
It's all about, we want to learn. Can you teach us?
And would you want people who are willing to work, not to learn?
Yeah, it's the job of every entrepreneur to have people to work for them. Who is the entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is somebody who creates the job. So if you want to come and then work with me, it's so nice, it's so fine. So, but like I said, I haven't had people who want to come and then work with me. They all want to come and then learn.
What if people want to? There are people out there watching who would want to come and work for you. What is the criteria, or what do they do to get?
You just don't need a criteria. You only need to be good at what you do in terms of the fashion designing. Actually, I'm not too formal in terms of stuff like that. If you have the passion to work, I'm cool with you. I'm ready to work with you.
That's great. So they can DM you as well to talk to you about business and all. If you're out there and you want to work for WILADO Creations, just DM him on Instagram, WILADO_creations, and get to talk about business.
Yeah.
He will pay you good. Like I trust he will pay you good. Yes, because if he's able to sew this in a day, wow! Like I'm so much in love with the shirts. If he's able to sew it in a day, what shows he can't pay you good? Like he really give you good money. So we had WILADO on our show today, a fashion designer and a PR student in GIJ. WILADO, I would like to know, with all the fallbacks, how do you maintain? How do you keep high?
Yeah, there's no business without setbacks. It's all about you knowing what you do wrong, or like just know your weakness and your strength. In analyzing any business situation, you need to know your strength, your weakness, opportunities, and your threats. So once you know that, okay, I fall short at this side, you know that, okay, so that is my weakness, and what can you do to overturn that weakness into becoming your strength or an opportunity for you. So it all boils down to you analyzing the situation, know that if I do this, I'll make a loss. If I do that, it doesn't work for the business. It's not even good for the business. Just be able to pinpoint all those things, because from the beginning of the work, you know that, oh, this is what I'm not good at doing. This is what I'm good at doing. So you know that this side is your weakness. So just make sure that your weakness becomes an opportunity or your strength by working on it. Just find the necessary, solutions to that weakness.
I would like to be personal a bit. Do you pay your bills on your own, like your fees? Are you on campus?
Well, I rent.
Okay, so your fees, your rent, do you pay them?
My dad actually takes care of my fees, but my dad is the kind that, let me send you to school, I pay your fees and I'm done with you. So honestly, doing business has really helped me a lot, because, in university you have a lot of bills to incur. So the work that I'm doing, the profit I'm getting from the work, honestly is helping me, foot for all those bills. I pay for my water bills, I pay for some other stuff in school. Like, it takes care of me basically. When money is not coming from the house, this is the business that sustains me. So, and it's not like I'm just, like dipping everything I get from the business to just take care of myself.
Yeah.
There is always, you need money to take care of the business as well. The money you are getting is business money, it's not for you. So know that this money is for business and then business alone. But once you are even taking it, it means that you have to put it back. So yes, the money I get from business helps me, pay my bills in school. But for my fees, my dad takes care of it. And then
From what you said earlier, it's like meaning you didn't get any support from family to start this business. So did you get investors? How did you start the business?
I remember when I was starting fashion design, it was funny because nobody actually believed I wanted to do it. It was just my twin brother who was like, "Oh, Charlie, I think you can do it." Because I did some few designs, some sketches. When he saw it, he was like, "Oh, are you sure you did it?" I was like, "Oh, Charlie, yeah, I did it." Like, "Oh, wow." So when I started sewing, it was like he wasn't surprised with what he saw. But my sister, I had a situation where my big sister was like, "Hey, I don't even think you are serious with this thing." Like, she honestly, she broke me down. But I was like, "Oh, you just wait and see." But when I had my first fashion show at Legon, so when the footages came out, my sister, they were on social media, so they saw the footage and was like, "Wow, this is awesome." My mom saw the stuff and was like, "I'm not sure you did it." I was like, "I did it." So honestly, the support wasn't there from scratch. Now they call and they ask how is business. My big sister will call and they ask how is business. Like, "Oh, by God's grace, we're moving." So now they believe in the craft. Unlike when I was like, I wanted to do this.
Okay.
Yes.
It was nice having you on your show, but before we get our last words from WILADO, our guest, let's go for a quick commercial break. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Erison TV, and click by the bell button to get notified anytime a post is made. Welcome back from this quick commercial break. We would have to hear our last words from WILADO. So WILADO would give us some advice. Will give some advice to people who aspire to be like him, who are in school and would like to work but don't get a chance to work. So WILADO, please give our viewers some motivation.
Okay, so I would like to say that it's never too late to start, what you are made of, to start a business, to start working on that dream of yours. Like, I remember when I started, I didn't have any money, honestly. My first fashion show, I always call it the magic moment, because I didn't even know how to sew. I didn't even know how to measure somebody. If one show a set, I didn't even know how to go about it. But I just had to learn. I had to learn from my own way. So I think it's never too late. You are never too far from, your dream. You're never too, you're never too, bad with whatever you want to do. You can do it. You can make it. So just make sure that you work at it. Always the first effort counts. The first step you make towards that goal counts very well. So just make sure that whatever dream you have, you don't have to sit on it. You don't have to relent. You have to push it, because, at the end there's always light. So just make sure that you are working on. Make sure you are doing the good things you are you want to do. Make sure you are working on those dreams. You are praying hard, and then in the end it will just make sense. So yeah, I think just keep pushing.
So it's never too late to make a step to achieving your dreams, and the first effort counts, says WILADO. And always put God first. It was nice having you, WILADO, on our show. Hi viewers, this is the end of today's show. I hope you loved it and it's going to motivate someone out there. Don't forget once again to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Erison TV, and click on the bell button by it to get notified anytime a post is made. My name is Abna and I am your host for the Business on Campus show. See you on our next video.